All right, y'all, it is a crazy time for many of us right now. Kids are going back into school. We're getting back into the routine, back into the swing of all the things. I literally just walked in the door, been gone all day, and I need something easy for dinner. I'm not trying to spend forever in the kitchen, so that's what today's video is all about. I'm gonna share with you 2 new to me, dump and go, easy dinner recipes. All right, this first recipe I want to try is one that I saw on TikTok, and it is called No Peak Chicken. All the ingredients are things that I know my family likes, so I really wanted to give this one a try. Down here, let me show you the ingredients really quick. Everything is going in a 9x13. We're going to use some chicken tenderloins, but you can also use chicken breast cut up into strips. That's honestly what I would prefer, but our food line didn't have any when we picked this up. And I probably won't use this whole thing either. It's kind of a lot in there. We're also gonna need some cream of chicken and cream of mushroom soup. We're also gonna need some onion soup mix. This is just like the Lipton onion soup mix, but food line's a little cheaper. Still tastes the same. And we're gonna need some seasonings. We have a couple over here. All the TikTok videos seasoned the chicken as well. I'm probably just gonna use a little bit because honestly, there's a lot of salt and seasoning in the onion soup mix already. We're gonna need a little chicken broth, and we have 2 cups of minute rice. All right, I have my 9x13. The first thing going in is 2 cups of minute rice. This is just the minute rice or instant rice. Next, we're gonna add 1 can of cream of mushroom soup. And also 1 can of cream of chicken soup. Also, by the way, I tried to find the cream of chicken with herbs. I thought that would be really good. I pretty much use cream of chicken with herbs in any recipe if I can find it. Get your little can out of the can lid out of there. Next, I'm gonna pour in about 1/2 cup or 1/2 can of chicken broth, and then I'm gonna do the other half water because I really don't want this to be too salty. Because as you're gonna see, we do have quite a few salty elements. So let's get that 1/2 cup of water. Let me grab my whisk. We're just gonna whisk our rice around with our chicken broth and our cream of mushroom and our cream of chicken. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and move that to the side. All right, we have our chicken tenderloins over here in a bowl, and we are gonna season it. I'm gonna go in with the Kinder's wood-fired garlic. But like I said, I'm really not gonna do much because this seasoning, and most seasonings, if you look at their ingredients, salt is the first one. And that Lipton onion soup plus these cream of soups, they're really salty, and that chicken broth. All right, just add a little bit more so our chicken is seasoned. All right, now we're just gonna nestle these little chicken tenderloins right in our rice mixture. All right, the last thing we're gonna do is sprinkle on 1 packet of our onion soup mix. Just right over top of everything. Make sure it gets on that chicken really good. Lord, it's the packet that never ends. I keep thinking it was the end of it and more would keep coming out. All right, I'm gonna grab my tin foil. All right, we already have the oven preheated to 350. And I'm gonna go with 45 minutes. Some of the TikTok recipes said an hour. I just don't see these chicken tenderloins taking quite that long, but you never know. So I might do 45 minutes, and I might have to peek, y'all. I might have to peek just one time. But let's start with 45 minutes, 350. All right, it's been there 45 minutes. We're gonna do what the recipe, the opposite of what the recipe is called. And I'm gonna peek at it. Let y'all peek at it too. Okay, it looks delicious already. I don't know, should we let it keep going? I'm gonna let it go another 15 more minutes. Smells delicious, y'all. And here is the No Peak chicken after the 15 additional minutes. I have to say, this was really good. It was a very easy meal to make. I'll definitely make it again, but I think I might use the Lipton onion soup mix. I know I said it was the same at the beginning, but I think I do prefer the Lipton. So if you have that choice, maybe go for the Lipton, but for an easy weeknight dump and go meal, You really can't beat this. And y'all, that chicken was super tender. It was hard to do it one-handed, but y'all give it a try. So this next recipe is also a recipe that I saw kind of floating around on TikTok, and it is stuffed dump and go manicotti. Wait till y'all see what we stuff these with. All right, first I just have 1 pound of lean ground beef. Of course, we're just gonna go ahead and get this browned up. All right, y'all, we have our manicotti shells over here. And here is what we're gonna stuff them with. I know some of y'all have seen this recipe, but if you haven't, let's try it out. It just seemed kind of fun to me, so I thought, why not? So we're gonna open our cheese sticks, mozzarella sticks, string cheese, whatever you call it. Pop one in the little manicotti and place it in our dish. Should I do it this way or should I do 4 and 4? I think that's what I'm gonna do, yeah. All right, I'm just gonna continue to fill up my pan. Like I said, I've seen this recipe kind of going around, but my mom actually brought it to my attention. She asked me if I had seen it, so I thought we'd give it a try. Let's see how it is. Usually the viral recipes are viral for a reason, right? Whether they're just that easy or that good. Hopefully both. All right, to season up our ground beef, I'm gonna do a little sprinkle of garlic salt, a little sprinkle of black pepper, and just a little sprinkle of Italian seasoning. All right, so I'm gonna do this part just a little bit differently. The recipes or the TikToks and everything that I saw, you add the ground beef on top separately, you add the sauce and then the ground beef. But I thought we would go ahead and mix the two together. So that way when we do our first bake in the oven, that ground beef sitting on top is not gonna dry out. Give everything a good little stir. Next, I'm just pouring in 1 cup of water, and this is just some additional liquid that all these little manicotti should soak up. That's what's gonna help these get cooked. Then next, I'm just gonna bring over our sauce and just pour it right over top. Make sure we're covering all of those shells so they can get cooked. All right, I'm gonna grab my aluminum foil. We already have the oven at 350. This is first going in there for just about 30 minutes. Then we're gonna add some more cheese. All right, y'all, it has been 30 minutes. So we're gonna remove that foil. I'm gonna check to make sure these noodles are done. They look done, but they're not quite done. I think I'm actually gonna put this back in the oven for maybe just about 10 more minutes because in just a second we're gonna add cheese, but I don't think that's gonna be quite enough time for these noodles to be cooked because all we'll be doing is melting the cheese at that point. So I'm gonna go ahead and cover this back up and put it back in the oven for about 10 minutes. So I'll recommend to y'all on the directions, start with about 40 minutes. We should be good to go now. Yeah, I think these will be perfect when the cheese gets melted. Let me grab our cheeses we're gonna use. So we're gonna top it. I have both a little bit of shredded Parmesan and a little bit of shredded mozzarella. Let's go mozzarella first. Y'all know what I say about this part. Measure with your heart. Keeping in mind, we do have mozzarella inside of each one, so. Next, let's go in with some Parmesan cheese. All right, this time I think I'm gonna go uncovered. Going back into the oven for just about 10-15 minutes till that cheese is melty and yummy looking. Alrighty, just put it out of the oven. It looks and smells delicious. Let's top it with some chopped parsley for some color. So we didn't do the taste test on camera tonight because it was actually kind of messy coming out of there, but we did try it. It did taste really good, but you know, I'm gonna be honest with y'all, and to us, it just tasted like a baked spaghetti or a lasagna. Don't get me wrong, we definitely ate it. We would totally make a meal out of it. It was something fun to try and definitely an easy kind of dump and go dinner, but it was just kind of basic for us to put it that way. But I do have one kid over here eating it right now, And she says it's pretty good, right? She likes it. So probably kid friendly, picky eater friendly. Give it a try. Alrighty, y'all. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope that these 2 dump and go recipes were helpful on these busy nights. I hope that you will also subscribe to my channel. I have 2 more videos right here if you need some more dinner ideas. And I will see you guys real soon in the next video. Bye, y'all.